The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom official gameplay trailer or demonstration, whatever.
Hello everyone, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. First, I have some news. Development on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete. Thank you very much for waiting. Many of you are looking forward to this game, and we've released a few trailers so far.
Do like places like game industry people, do they finish till the very end? Like how does that work? Like don't they have to start printing discs pretty soon?
Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like. Okay, let's begin. Here we are in the land of Hyrule. Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore. Of course, it's not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways.
I mean, it kind of has the same kind of.
If we talk about all of the changes today, we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches.
Although I'm liking Link's new like kind of mullet type of hairstyle there.
In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice some land masses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands. You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up?
So they're gonna take a little bit from Skyward Sword, I assume, or they're using some type of elements from that game. Like, is that what we're gonna see here?
If we take a look, oh, something's falling from the sky. Do you see it? I wonder what that is. Let's head over to it. We're almost at the spot where the object fell.
Oh my god, you're gonna have to climb in.
Here it is. Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities.
Oh, look at this. What is that?
If you do this on the rock that just fell,
Rewind. It's
Look, it
rewind
started
time.
this power is known as recall, which rewinds an
recall.
object's movement. Since I just used recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands. Let's use the paraglider to reach one of them.
Oh, that's interesting. Like, I wonder how much that kind of ability is going to play a part into the game, because if you can rewind that or recall that, what else can you do in the game? Like, how far does it do it? Like, does it even come back? Does it even rebuild buildings that were already destroyed? Like, how does it work?
There are a few other Sky Islands floating here too.
Link's design, he's all tatted up now.
I made it. There are lots of ways to reach the Sky Islands, so we hope you'll try a few different methods. Okay, now we're on a slightly bigger Sky Island. Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures. Some trees are also growing here. You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit. There's a branch on the ground.
I really hope that this game doesn't suffer from the fact that it's just gonna be kind of like adding more into the map, and it's just not like a upgrade to the map. Hopefully they change a lot of environments. Maybe we get to go to different places. Maybe they even expand it a little more, because it's definitely gonna be one thing if it's just kind of one area. I see what they're trying to do with the different type of elevations and stuff, and trying to get more of that, a different perspective of the game, and maybe a little also influence from the older games, but we'll have to see down the road.
When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later. Let's continue. Oh, something's there.
That's a
This
new
is
enemy.
a brand new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up. Ah, the branch broke. Not good, not good. Quick, get another branch, and we defeated it. Moving on.
I see they had the same kind of UI there as well.
We've now explored more of this sky island. As expected, fighting with just a branch won't get us very far. Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here, and do this, look, we can stick them together.
What?
We created a makeshift hammer. This is called fuse. You can stick objects together to create new weapons with various effects.
Oh, that's gonna be kind of interesting. Like, I wonder what type of different combinations you're gonna be able to use all throughout the gameplay. Like, what type of weapons or things that are gonna be able to be like compatible with.
Let's take on another construct with this fused weapon. We're dealing with two of them at once. Oh, we beat one.
It seemed like it even made it more durable as well.
It's definitely improved. The other branch
Sick.
broke, but this weapon has much better durability. You can do all sorts of things by experimenting with the fuse ability. You can fuse two weapons, for example. If we take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork, we can create a weapon with a much longer attack range.
Oh, that's super cool. I wonder how much of like the weapons you can use, you know.
With this, we don't have to get too
It's
close
definitely gonna bring a lot of variety to the game for sure, I think.
to enemies, and we can safely attack from a distance. You can also fuse arrows with materials in your inventory. For instance, try fusing this leaf to an arrow.
What?
Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and you can freeze faraway enemies.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I think
Very
resources are definitely gonna play a more of a part if they already haven't been doing that. A more of a part to the game. That way things become a little more useful and, you know, more worth grabbing and stuff like that. That's cool. I like that. I like that direction for sure.
In addition, let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land. So, at times like these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters. Fuse it to an arrow and... Look, it homed in on the target.
That's cool.
Let's try this on another bird.
They got honing attacks. That's awesome. That's actually pretty cool.
I'll just fire in that general direction. It's very simple.
So I can already tell there's gonna be a lot of like these little nuances that are gonna really try to build this game, make it a little more colorful, add a little bit more color palettes here and there, and add more dynamic to it. That's cool, man. I like that. That way you're not making every little thing, you know, just not a collectible. It is something, a resource you can use throughout the entire game.
Depending on what you stick together, the fuse ability could also be beneficial for hunting. I fused a mushroom to my shield. Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use. Well, this mushroom is actually a puff shroom. Let's fight an enemy with this.
Okay.
I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now. The enemies lost sight of Link, so... attack!
They got a snake strike now?
Even if you struggle with combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods. In the previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate. Some of the Sky Islands even have rivers. We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat. Of course, there isn't anything that resembles a boat around here.
Oh, it's gonna be... Okay.
We'll lift up this log and attach it to a second log. Let's do one more. We'll bring this over here and attach a third log. It's a makeshift
They really want to have like a little building like dynamic there, don't they? Like a Minecraft-ish type
This
of
is
thing.
another new ability called Ultra Hand. Even though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft. You can always attach things or detach them like this. Now, if we put this on the water, it's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat. However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward. There's something here. Let's try hitting it.
What?
Oh, wind. It's blowing wind. Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it? We'll attach another one. This should make the boat well balanced. Okay, they're attached. All right, let's try moving the boat. Hey, it's moving. It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the fans. Since we added 2 fans,
Why couldn't you just swim over there? Is that not possible? Oh, I guess because you have like a stamina.
we should be able to cross the river in no time. All right, we reached the other side. In the most recent trailer, we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine. Those vehicles actually
This kind of reminds me of I don't know if you guys remember like Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, and like the type of like different vehicles you were able to create in there.
aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own. There are all sorts of objects you'll come across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure.
Dude, the speedrunners are gonna have a field day with this one. They're gonna come up with the craziest adventures we're gonna see.
There are even more new abilities. Take this building over here. Okay, watch this. Look,
What the?
I passed right through the ceiling. This new ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through to the floor above you. There are some restrictions, but what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere. For example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it.
Will he be able to go through that?
Here, come on.
Oh, that's cool. They even thought about like the distance and depth that you're gonna have to go through.
Keep going. Okay, we emerged at the top of the hill. In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain. But
Oh, this is definitely gonna be broken some way. Like people are gonna figure out how to break that and get to the top of a mountain so fast to watch.
in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up. Here's another example. Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right? Exactly. Oh, there's another construct. It seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game.
He has a paddle for a
It
weapon.
blew me away with wind. Looks like it's got some sort of fan. Ah! I got pushed off.
Oh, what? Oh, you're going that
Oh,
high
well,
up?
let's just return to the surface. You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface like this. It feels so good. In the sky, you'll be able to look out across the land. You can also search for destinations that pique your interest. Once you've chosen your
The
destination,
area looks pretty huge too. Like it doesn't look that bad.
It feels so good. In the sky, you'll
Look,
be
they
able
have
to
different like sections as well. They still have this this place as well as the mansion, right? I don't know if that's the Hyrule Castle.
Out across the land. You can also search for destinations that pique your interest. Once you've chosen your
It
destination,
does seem a little barren though, don't you think? Like it doesn't seem like a lot there.
you can speed things up, like this. Let's dive into this river. And we're back on the surface. There are still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now. What did you think? Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game. I'm sure some of you watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too. In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible. There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
I think that hopefully this game doesn't suffer from, just kind of being an upgraded version of the game and, not using the same land. But it does seem like they're going to be kind of doing that. But hopefully they kind of combat that with expanding the areas. I see them trying to make the islands in the sky and, different ways to diverse the entire like landscape as well. But at the end of the day, it did seem a little bit barren, but who knows, man? Maybe it is just a demo. We're gonna be able to see a lot more enemies, a lot more dynamic, a lot more areas like when it's raining, when it's dark, when it's light outside. Like, what different seasons are we gonna go through? Link's character model looks pretty cool though. I love the long hair, the tattoos he has on him. Overall, I've been a Legend of Zelda fan for a long time, so I'm definitely going to be checking out this series. It's going to be amazing. I really enjoyed the first one when it came out, so it's been such a long time since then. I hope they were able to bring some new improvements and new things to enjoy the game and experience it in a different light. Hopefully the story is also good because that's really important. The story has always been amazing for The Legend of Zelda. It is a simplistic story, but the fact that we get to fall in love with these beloved characters is cool. So here we go. 5/12/2023. Oh yeah, they're revealing the new OLED model. So yeah, I guess if you're looking for a chance to upgrade your Switch, this is your chance to do it. But I love the gold in it. The green looks pretty cool as well. Now looking at it up close like this. That's pretty sick. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys are also excited to watch The Legends of Zelda coming out a couple months from now. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Also, make sure you hit the like button. Consider subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.